I recently stayed at the Holiday Inn and Suites, a 3-star hotel on 4th Avenue, just a 5-minute walk from downtown Nashville. Because it's a little bit ways away from the city, you don't get the hustle and bustle that you would get if you stayed at a hotel right in downtown. And I also already did a corner room tour. You can check out the video on my channel. But in this video, I'm going to focus on the hotel amenities and overall experience. First of all, if you brought a car with you, it is a little bit expensive to park here. It's $49 per night if it's self-park, and for valet, it's $56 per night. At least the parking is via garage owned by the hotel and easily accessible by the elevators in the hotel. There are 4 total levels, but a lot of the spaces are pretty snug, so it'd be better if you can come with a compact car. But walking through the main entrance, you'll be greeted with the check-in counter, and that is also where you can actually rent a record player to borrow and use up in your room. And I'm happy to report that their records not only have country music, thank God, but a variety of other types of music, even kid-friendly music. So it may be something worth checking out if you're staying here. Right next to the check-in counter, you can find some overpriced snacks and drinks and some toiletries. But thankfully, they will still offer you a free travel-sized tube of toothpaste if you ask. But taking a look at what else is available on the lobby floor, there are a lot of brochures for pizza apparently here. And if you needed to use a computer for whatever reason, there is a single Dell computer right here. But then there's also a little bit of entertainment available. There are some pay-to-play arcade games, TVs, and there's also an ATM right here conveniently in the corner if you didn't bring cash. There's also a lot of seating, so if you had to have a little bit of a meeting or powwow with your group, there is a lot of seating and tables available. And then just through there is actually an attached convenience store called the Bodega. Super overpriced as you can imagine, but it is very convenient if you needed to grab a quick breakfast or toiletries that you may have forgotten. There isn't really a Target or CVS or anything else nearby, so if you really needed to get some toiletries, this is probably your best bet. There are other breakfast places that are within a 5-minute walk or so it's not a huge deal if you don't want to eat breakfast here, especially since it's not very good. And same can be said with their attached restaurant, which is called Almost Friday. There are plenty of walkable restaurants that are much better and better value, so I definitely wouldn't stick to something attached to the hotel, but it is an option for people who need that. So that sums up the lobby floor. Let's go ahead and take the elevator up. You do need to use your key card to access any floor above floor 5. P1 to P4 are the parking garages, and then floor 5 is where the conference room is, the gym is, and also the outdoor pool. I'll get to that in just a second. And something to note is that your key card will only access the floor that you're staying on. It can't actually access any of the other floors, which I had to find out by multiple people trying to push my floor for me, only to realize that they couldn't push the floor for me. It's a little bit of a annoyance, especially if you have a party who is staying on different floors, so you can't just directly go to their floor using your key card. They have to come and get you. And I get it, it's a security measure, but I think it's just really easily circumvented, especially if you just take the stairs. So in which case, you might as well just give the keycard access to any floor that you want. But anyways, in this video, I'm not going to dive into a room tour. I already did a whole separate video on that. You can definitely check it out on my channel. But I'm going to talk about the 5th floor, which has their conference rooms, and check out these awesome views and music touches in the decor. I really like the high ceilings. They just give a nice open space feel, and it kind of resembles a music hall, so it's very appropriately designed. Also appreciate the cleanliness and how bright and open feeling the restrooms were. The stalls didn't seem like stalls, they were like mini rooms with the full enclosure and the full-on door. But also on this 5th floor and accessible via keycard is the fitness center, which has a good selection of various types of equipment, including treadmills, ellipticals, even a Peloton bike, pulleys, yoga balls, yoga mats, rollers, balance board, elastics, medicine balls, and a huge rack of dumbbells ranging from 5 pounds up to 50 pounds each. In the corners are the water dispenser, as well as some towels, body weight scale, and even some complimentary earbuds, which are very plasticky and cheap, but if you wanted to use them while you're working out and plug it into one of their machines, you could do so. And on the other side of the fitness center is the window to the outside where you can actually see the 2-lane pool, which unfortunately I wasn't able to use at the time when I went to stay here, but it does look like it's very small. It's basically like a mini lap pool. It only ranges from 3 to 4 feet deep, and it is normally, if it's open, available from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. So that sums up this hotel tour. Overall, I had a pretty pleasant stay when I stayed 3 nights here. Again, if you're interested in the room that I stayed in, I did a whole in-depth tour on that. Check out that video. If you like this video, please give it a like, greatly appreciate it, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.